Hello, it's Hunter. Hope y'all are doing well. It's been so busy this month. I haven't been posting that many videos, but that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be better though. I'm gonna do better. And actually, this past weekend, I was on a trip to Tampa with my girl, and I had some thoughts that I wrote down on the way home that I wanted to share with you all today. And if it's your first time here, consider sticking around. Please subscribe, maybe leave a like, a comment, whatever you want to say. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And the thing I wanted to talk about today was I had this realization, and it's gonna sound slightly cliche, but I want you to follow me through this, and I want you to seriously take a look at what's going on in today's world, because there's a lot of issues and a lot that we could just do better on right now without an act of Congress or an act of God to fix our lives. And that is, life is like baking a cake. And let me sum this up for you. So to make a cake, you got to have your ingredients, you got to put them together the right way, mix them up, and then you got to bake it, right? That's like 3 main steps. And then after you get done baking, you pull it out, you got a full, complete cake. And that's kind of like life. You got to have certain ingredients, you got to have certain social skills, you got to have the ability to be competent and engage with other people in the world. But where today has really changed, where today is really different than the past, is that technology has successfully trained us to keep checking the oven while our cake is still in it. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is you can literally have any life you want. And I see so many people who are miserable and don't know what to do. And I think they've convinced themselves that they don't know enough, or they don't have enough info, or they're not chosen, or they're not like this or that, or there's some reason why they can't be successful or do the life that they want to do. But I'm here to tell you, the power to live the life you want to do is right in front of you. And all it requires is that you learn the ingredients that life takes, and then you put them together in the way, and then you bake it. Well, with the internet today, with iPhones, with our access, we can literally pretty much find any ingredient that we want. If you want to become a YouTuber, you can look up and watch videos on how to make videos, how to edit them, what gets views, like what's this and that and the other. So that's not the issue. The issue is everyone's kind of forgotten how to stick the cake into the oven and then just let it sit. Our brains are going so fast, and we think we're so high strung from technology that every 2 minutes we're checking the oven instead of putting it in there and letting it cook for a full 30 minutes without checking on it. Every minute or two we're opening the door. Is it done yet? Are we there yet? Hey, how's it going? Why am I not succeeding? Why am I not winning? Why do I not have the life I have yet? Because you're fucking up the cake. You follow me? If we put all the ingredients together to make an actual cake, and we put it into the oven, and then every 2 minutes we're opening it up, peeking in. Are we done yet? Oh no, okay. Oh, are we done yet? If you do that enough times, you're gonna fuck up the cake. You're not gonna get the product that you want. You're not gonna get the life that you want. And that's literally what's happening to millions of people. And I don't know how else to say it. Technology and this TikTok, social media, all of this fast-paced dopamine hits. I was talking to somebody today, and they went out on a date or whatever, and it went well, but then eventually the girl was like, actually, I don't think I want to date right now, yada yada, which sucks, it feels bad. But I'm thinking to myself, it's one person, and I'm not trying to call them out at all, but one person's got them feeling a type of way, and it ain't even that deep. And that's the same way I feel about so many people, especially young people in our society. It's they try a little bit, they try the minimum amount, and then they go, why the fuck was my cake not done? Why do I not have a finished product after 1 or 2 tries? Oh, I'm gonna start a business. Well, how many flyers did you hand out? Oh, 100? Well, did you know that the guy who's successful now started 10 years ago, used to hand out 5,000 every 6 hours? So it's we're judging ourselves off these arbitrary emotions we feel about it. We keep judging ourselves oh, I feel like I tried, But really, all you're doing is opening up the door every time you go, oh, why am I not winning? I should just give up. You're opening the door. We need to just chill. We need to slow down. We need to understand that life requires an element of time that is outside of our control. Like when it comes to ingredients, when it comes to putting them together, we can speed that up. We can buy better ingredients. We're flexible in getting the ingredients, and we're flexible in somewhat in how we mix them together. But when it comes to putting it into the oven, there's literally nothing you can do except be patient. You can't do anything but sit there and let it cook. Let the yeast rise, let the cake get that golden brown, let that boom, boom, boom. There's no other way to do it except wait. And that's the issue. Nobody's waiting anymore. Nobody's waiting for their cake to be finished. And I want you to think about that in your own life. What dream did you give up on, or are you currently struggling with? Not because you can't do it, but because you literally just kept checking the oven over and over and over and over again. That is the key. Don't give up. You've convinced yourself, oh, it's not for me. No, fuck that. It is for you. You just kept checking the oven. You feel me? But anyways, I want to leave y'all with this. Keep an eye on your technology. Keep an eye on your habits. Don't negatively loop yourself into a trap. That's the main thing. It's convincing yourself, oh, I tried. You feel like you tried, but did you actually try? Because life is a numbers game. It does not care how you feel. It doesn't care how I feel. It doesn't care how you feel. Nobody is special. Nobody gets to success because they feel it. People get success because they put in the work and they allow the cake to bake when they need it to bake. Sometimes progression is grinding and not, I gotta learn the next best thing, like I'm falling behind, oh my God. That's the world we've been convinced. That's not true. Success is a cake. Let it bake, baby. Go out there and win. I love you all.